good afternoon. talkTV sources have told us of their concerns about the Met's ability to respond to terror attacks should one happen. Of course, this is all in light of more than 100 armed officers handing back their certification to carry weapons on the streets of London in light of the murder charge against the unidentified police officer who is alleged to have shot dead the unarmed black man, Chris Cabba, 24 years old, in Streatham last year. Since that, there's been somewhat of a revolt, with police officers saying that they do not feel safe enough to carry out their job without the risk of being hauled before the courts. There's been concerns from their family members as well. That has then led to the Home Secretary announcing that there will be a review into policing, something which the head of the Metropolitan Police has called for, something which the Prime Minister has endorsed. Now, we are told by the Metropolitan Police that they are drafting in police officers from other forces, although we understand that not every police officer who's being asked to come down to London is agreeing with them. We know that there are some officers from Hampshire Constabulary who've already agreed to come and assist. The source that we have been speaking to says there will be a response in the event of a terror attack. But when you look back at the various problems that the capital has faced, including the London Bridge terror attack, that had a response time of 3 minutes from counter-terrorism officers. The fear is, though, that the response time in this case would be far higher. The Metropolitan Police says it does have the ability to call upon the military if needed, in the event that it has not got enough of a response of its own in the event of a terrorist attack. Now are these calls from the Metropolitan Police officers to look again at the charging guidelines when it comes to incidents that happen when they discharge their weapons. But other parts of society are saying that these rules have been established, they are long held, and that the officers who carry out this role, although it is highly stressful, it is a matter of life and death, they have to know that they are being held to the highest levels of account. Separately, there are somewhat calls on the Met Police Commissioner, because he is in the midst of a crisis here. He's got officers who are revolting, he's facing trust issues with the force from the public, and remember, there's been calls from him to tighten up standards, to make sure that his officers are the most trustworthy in the country, while at the same time now he's calling for a review to look into these guidelines once again. And just quickly, Jake, it's not just the Metropolitan Police that we understand that are facing a shortage of firearms officers. The other police force in central London, City of London Police, are also having officers who are refusing to come to work with their weapons. However, when we tried to put questions to the press office to ascertain exactly how many officers that was or how armed response vehicles were being impacted, we were given no further statement.
Thank you, Oliver. They're live outside Scotland Yard for talkTV and Talk Radio.